coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the. How you get me? Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check. You now rockin' with straight to your dome, bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And away we go from Wisconsin. Has this at the 6. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Running for the first time with the rookie from North Texas. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Now Kyler. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Gain of 15 there. And the Rams have the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Throwing here, Murray. The screen pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be third and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in. Out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
He'll get it at the 9. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 45, right.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
43.
Back-to-back carries here. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Drill, 52. Black, 95. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Throws there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go, here we go. 60 red, 60 red. Hut, hut.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down from the 42.
Set, hut. 10 black. Hut, hut.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
The Packers into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
Down, chop, 17, black 40. Ready, ready.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. He dodged the tackle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Murray. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. He intercepts the pass. Byron Murphy picks it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Let's go now. 45, white. Set.
They'll run here on 1st down. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Let's go. Black, 95. Hut.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
12, 10, set, ready. Right, 152, blue. Ready.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Set. 10, black. Red, cycle. Fierce, yellow. Hut.
Love with it on 1st down. That one's cut along the left sideline. this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a third.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
What's there to tack on the extra point? And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have it, 2nd and 4. Kyler looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Completed over the middle. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run with Warren. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They are going to go. Here's Murray. Got a man. That's Nakua. And he'll get it up to the 44. Well, that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play action, here's Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And some good work to get the yardage back. It's a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Murray looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Throwing again, Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Black, 95. Set.
They'll run here from the gun. Blast through midfield. Up to the races, middle of the field. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Okay, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On 1st down, they'll run. Oh, the football's loose. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Able to find Nakua here. And they'll take him down at the 23-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ethan Evans on that punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready?
Takes the handoff, now Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Black 40. Check.
Back to the air. Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd?
50, green. Cut.
Running it now out of the gun. And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Murray setting up to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. The Rams found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Murray made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Murray. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting To this second half, we've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Lavani Conda now up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Josiah Stewart there to make the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
Running once more with Lavani Conda. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let go.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Avoids the sack. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Pulled in by Lamb, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
2-2. Hot. 2-2.
Got Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Murray to throw. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go!
They'll give up the gut to Abani Kanda. Has some daylight through the 40. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Go from the gun with Lloyd. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Really 2 elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number 1, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now off the play action. On him quick, and they bring him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. We try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Ready? Cougar 19. Bravo 80. Ready, right?
He's going to throw it. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. First says, man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out.
Throw here, 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. A 49-yarder in front of him here. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
So in the end, your armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Murray. Caught by his back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams out of 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10, Murray. Going for Allen, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
On the ground, Devontae Conda. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 46-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Viking 18. Go.
Hand off here to Lloyd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Hurt.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Set up the screen here. It's Adams. Up the sideline to the 45. He's down the sideline into the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay, ready?
Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready, ready? Cowboy 80.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Ready?
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go street.
Throwing from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Savion Williams, the intended target. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Kate, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big third down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
19, Tiger, 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Avoids some trouble there. Making the call himself. Big gain, has them across the 40. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on third and 19.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. I got him. Ready.
They'll try the left side with a body conduct. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Liking 18. Go.
Again, it's a body conduct. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
All about that defense there. Had them bottled up from the jump. Truth be told, probably lucky they even got back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Rams got it on the sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't moving up, they're able to drop it. And the fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. On the move, headed right. He's making a bid for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Force a fourth down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here. He put everything he had into this one. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First and 10 from the 43.
Big Lion. Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Handoff headed left. It's a Conda. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Get up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
Here's a give for Avani Conda. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Hey. 70 Lions.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers close to a 16th win to end the regular season. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
We'll go with a design keeper. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 19 Tigers. Ready.
On the carry, this is Amani Conda. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's Avani Conda. He has the Packer first down, and Brock, that should be enough to win this game.
No half measures on that one, Kate. He was not leaving it to chance where that linesman was going to spot that ball. He was so determined to do whatever it took to launch himself beyond that marker.
17-yard line.
Drawing up the design keeper. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into the kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.